good morning. In this video, we will see how to make a form and connect to SQL, and we will take input from the user and save to your database. So basically, when user enter data name like name, email, phone number, mail and message. After filling this data, when we click to submit button, then this form call to the server and create a HTTP request for add data to your database. So we will make this project using Express, EJS and SQL and so more. We will tell about your packages. So basically go to your VS Code, and I am deleting this HTML page because we are using Express. So we have to install Express first. So delete this, and here you need to open terminal and install Express. So npm install Express. Here you can see package installing is going on and your npm express package installed. Here you can see your check to the dependencies. Here your express is installed. So for using this express package, you need to a entering point which is your index.js. So you need to must create index.js. So let me first create index.js, and after that you have to create a server. So we are going to create a server using Express. So we need to require first Express. So const Express and require your Express package. Basically this Express is a function, so we need to create a app. So right here const app is equal to your Express, and here this express is a function. So go to this Express, and after that you need to declare a port number, means your local host port number. So declare a port number const port is equal to, you will give port number as you wish, but I am giving here port number 3000. So after declaring port number, you have to listen to the server because we are calling to the server, so server must listen. So we will use app dot listen, and we will give in the first parameter your port number, and second one is your callback. Basically in the parameter request and response will come or out. So when we call to the server, then showing this console.log and print here server is listening on port which is your 3000. So right here port, and now start your server. For start this server by using Node, because in this project we will also use Node. So you if you installed, then write nodemon index.js. If you are not installed, then go to the browser and search Node.js and install and run this server. So when we write nodemon index.js, here you can see it's gives some error. So check this error. Your port has been already used. So let me first cut all the and open your VS Code, Visual Studio Code, and again we will run this form. So Control C and run this index.js file. Here you can see server is listening on the port because we have not started VS Code. So close your VS Code first and then start your server. So here you can see server is listening. So we will call the function. So we will create a route or an endpoints. So we will create a path. So because for creating a path, we will write app.get, and here you can see we will declare a path which will your home page and one callback function which takes in parameter first is your request and response. When you will call to localhost slash, then we will render a HTML file. We, as you wish, you can share a HTML tag or some message, but we are rendering a EJS file. So we need to first install your EJS. So let me first close the server and install EJS. And after installing EJS, you have to declare a path const path is equal to, we will require path from your Express. So when we go to here and write here path, and we will set now EJS view engine because we are using Express, then Express don't know your local path or absolute path. So we need to give or set path. So right here app.set view engine to your EJS and app.set your views VIEWS views, and right here path dot join, and right here your dir name. So dir name your views VIEWS views. Basically this line says your EJS file present in this views file. So when we will call to this slash, so right here in the response dot render your form.EJS in slash. Okay, so we need to create a folder which names is views, and in this views we will create a form.ejs file which I have written here. So form.ejs, because EJS is using because dynamically when we give some changes, then changes to the server, so we are using EJS. So right here your HTML code. For let me first show you all right here. So h1, this is your technical checkpoint. So let me start first server. So start the server, and here you can see server is listening on port 3000. So go to your browser and search here localhost 3000 slash. Here you can see your technical tag point is showing. If you will change the code here slash 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 and save, then here you can say that change showing here. So everything is fine here. So right here form, and we will create a form here. So for creating form, we have to write first a heading which h1 and write here contact us, and we will create a form, and in the form write here label which name for name and your input tag which tags and id name, and give here some placeholder, enter your email. So we will give some attributes which is required because it is necessary to write this. So we will create one more label and give for here email and write here email and your input tag. This type is your email and id is equal to also email, and your placeholder, enter your email, and it is also required. We will create a for taking phone number. So basically copy this code and paste here and write here phone, and id is also phone. And this is not required. This is not required. And we will take a gender. So write here one more label, gender, and we will use select tag with name, gender, and id gender. This id and this 4 should be same because when we click to this gender, then this selection item will selected. So in this select, we will create lots of option. This value is male and write here male and paste here female and write here female, and third one is your other other, And next we will provide some text area to write something. Label message message, and after that text area name is equal to message and your id is equal to also message. We will use this id or name, so write properly and write here rows 5 and write one more placeholder. Write your message here. Then when we go to the browser and refresh, and here you can see your form created, but we have not added any style. So you can add any style as you wish, but if you want to add my style, then I am showing my css file. Then here you can see I have added some css in this form file. So here you can see properly. And again go to the browser and refresh your form. Then here you can see this form created, but we have did some mistake because we have not added button. So we need to add some button or a button. So right here button type is your submit, and right here submit, and save this form and again refresh your path. So here you can see your submit button has been created. So next step to connect to your SQL. So let's connect SQL to this project. So when we go to the browser and search here npm and search here mysql 2 and go to this mysql 2 because this is the latest version. So and see here documentation of mysql. So nothing is showing, so search here mysql and go to this. Here you can see your documentation. For using your mysql you have to require for mysql first and create a connection with your database. So for doing this step you need a database of SQL. So let me first create a database. So open your database which is your SQL. So search here SQL. Sorry, SQL workbench. Open, and here you can see I have already a connection which take password. So I have already lots of database, but we will make a new database. So for create new database, right here create database forms, form data. Okay, and run this query and refresh this. Here you can see form data database created, And in this form data, we will create a table. Create a table. Create table that name is user with lots of attributes. First one, here you can see, go to the browser. First one is your name. First one is your name. Second is your email. So go to your query here and write here name, which is your varchar 50. And next one is your email. It is also varchar with 50. And third is your, go to your browser, and third is your email. We have done some mistake. I need to write here phone number because we have pasted or done some mistake. So write here phone number, and type is your number, and enter your phone number and save and refresh your form file. So here you can see, enter your phone number. So third attributes is your phone number. So phone number, which is int of 10. And fourth one is your gender. Fourth one is your gender. This is also varchar of 10. And some message and type varchar, which is 255 or 300, and run this query. We have not selected any databases, so let me first select databases, which is your form data. Select this and run this query, and we have done some mistake because unknown database form data, and here your from data. So we have done some mistake in your database name. So from data. So use this and run this query. Here you can see use from data, and now you will run this query. So here you can see table created. When you will refresh this database, here you can see user table created in the column name, email, phone, gender, and some message. It's take. So now we have ready to connect your database to your website. So go to this browser or npm package and copy this code because we need to connect require your MySQL. So copy this and go to your index file. So go to your index file and whole code paste over here, and you need to give some here. Host is equal to localhost, me user is equal to root, because root, and your password. You when you are opening the SQL, then you have set it a password. So set here, right here, and write here database name from data. and after that go to your browser, and it's gonna give some error. So let's see your error. Cannot find module because it's we have not installed MySQL 2. So go to your let me first install npm mysql 2. I am installing MySQL 2, so we need to require MySQL 2. So right here MySQL 2, and again start your index or server and go to this, and here you can see your server successfully run. So we have connected to SQL. So again go to the browser, and we need to create connection. So for create connection, declare a const connection is equal to, we have created a connection, so we need to query a connection dot query, and in the first parameter we will give query, so we will use select 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 a string from table name, which is your user. Here you can see your user. So user, and it's gum give a callback function, and in this callback function in the first parameter error error, and second is your one is your result. So if results come, if error comes, then throw errors. If errors don't come, then response dot send data added. Data is showing. Okay, data is showing. So no, we have not sent any response. We will print your result, console.log, and print your result and run this code. Here you can see your server crashed due to some error. Check error. We have an error in SQL syntax. Check the manual correspond to your MySQL version for the right syntax to use near from the user at line 1. At line 1, select from the user, select a string from the user, from user. We have written user, so it's give some error. We have done some SQL syntax error because we have written here form, or need to write here from, and when we will run this, here you can see your empty array printed because your user server no any data, no have any data, so your empty array printed. So we will take in this form, when we click to the submit button, then it gives some values and request to the server to add all the data to the server. So let me create your endpoint. When we click to this submit button, when we click to the submit button, this action will happen. So right here form add form slash add, and method is your get method. Okay, so save this and we'll create a path here, app dot get. In the path, so right here path slash form, go to this form and copy this form path, copy here and paste over here. And second is your callback function. When we comes here with some data, so when we in this body first take request and response, post, we will take post request from here, this, so method we create post, because we are not showing any data to URL. So when we come to here and call to this API, then we will print temporarily now successfully added. So open your browser and form and refresh and type here your name, technical email is your anything, but we need to write here gmail.com, write some phone number of 10 numbers. So and select here male or female, so right here we are creating a website, and click to the submit button, and here you can see your successfully added printed to the console window. So this it is working. So when we goes to this, we need to print your request part. So we will print your request.body. Okay, and request.body, for access this request body you have to set express static view engine view URL encoded extended true. So right here app.use express.static URL encoded, and in this URL encoded we have give extended value true, and again we will print some undefined. Go to your browser and refresh back, and again step to the submit button and go to your VS Code. Here you can see printed gender message, because we have not given here name. Go when we you will go to the form button, here you can see we have not given its any name. So name is equal to here your name, and in this give its name, name value is your email, and here name is equal to control Z, name is equal to phone number. Okay, so write here phone number, and again save and refresh your page, and again tap to the submit button, and again come to your server. Nothing happened because we have not refreshed the page. So let me refresh first page and go to your local host. In this, tap name Raju Kumar Mandal. Email is equal to technicaltech@gmail.com. Write your name, number, and number, and select mail, and write here I am doing some work, and again tap to the submit button. So after tapping the submit button, here you can see it's only showing gender or message because we have not refreshed this. No, it's giving some error, anything ID, and this is the error. We have used slash. So again, name, email or password. Name here, email, phone number, and email. Everything is correct. Then save this code, and again click .com and save. Tap to this, and here you can see your all message printed, your name printed, email printed, and phone number, and gender, and message. It means the all information of the form of your form present to in this request.body, in this request to body, which is present in index.js. It means all the information present in request this body. So let me first write some let first one is your name, second one is your email, third one is your phone number, fourth one is gender, right, gender or message. Here you can see name, email, phone number, gender or message. So if you want to print this, then console.log, give it an object. So copy this object and paste to this console.log and save. Here you can see the same message has been printed in an object form. So now we have to add this information to your database. So let me create a query, connection dot query, and write here your query, insert into user. Okay, insert into user values, VALU values, first is your name, name is equal to question mark, and second one is your email is equal to question mark, third one is your phone number is equal to question mark placeholder, and fourth one is your message gender, and fifth one is your message placeholder, and give here a array. So copy this value, paste into here, and create a callback function. Response, first is your it's come error, and result. So when it's give error, if error, throw error. If error does not give, then print console.log data added, data added. So save this and go to the your form and refresh, and again tap to this submit and go to your, here you can see your data added message typed. It means this data added. So for confirmation, go to your SQL and use select a string from user and run this query. We need to first refresh and again run this code. So here your data has been added. So thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe for more useful video. Have a good day.